Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the College Hockey South playoffs. Today, for the first game of the day, we have the Auburn Tigers, the 8th seed, versus USF for the 7th place match. USF is, of course, the 10th seed. Both these teams started with a win and unfortunately lost yesterday, and now they will play for the title of 7th place as we get into the national anthem. My name is Joseph Kopshow. Torrin Smith is on camera, and we'll try and get on the mic occasionally for some great color commentary. But we have a fabulous game for you today between Auburn Tigers and USF. Auburn won in the play-in game. So did USF, but both fell yesterday. Auburn fell to South Carolina after a great game in which they lost 3-1, but it was neck and neck the whole way. And USF ran into a wall against Tampa, in which they lost 6-1. But both these teams are going to be looking to play hard today and get this 7th place award and be able to go, hopefully, into nationals with some momentum. Here, the starting lineups for Auburn is going to be a Ryan Scott and Henry Humphrey on D. Then they're going to have Andrew Woomer at center, and then number 15, Landon Patz, and number 10, Brooks Franklin. For USF, Auburn will have Camden Dank in goal, who had an amazing game last game. For USF is Tyler Nanek, and then he's got 5 men out in front of him, including Keith Moss, the captain, and Andrew Kupferman. Then he'll have number 26, Dylan Holtberg, and 13, Kelly Barlett, along with number 29, the goalie, of course, and 21, Honick Barber, as Auburn wins the draw and gets it out of their defensive zone, but UF will push it back forward and dump it in deep into the Auburn zone. Of course, Camden Dank had a great game yesterday against South Carolina in a loss as the forecheck for USF gets the puck, try and center it, but a good stick by Auburn, and now they'll have an odd man rush if they hurry, a 2-on-2. Quick shot covered by the goalie, Lanek. Great save there as he puts himself in a good position as Auburn had some sort of a break, a 2-on-2. Looked like it might have been a 3-on-3, but a player was taken out. And now we'll have a face-off after some quick action in USF's defensive zone. Auburn wins the draw, but USF quick to get it out. Number 11 takes a step around the defender. That's Kevin Holman. Trying to find a centering pass, sticked away, still looking for one. Throws it back up to the point. An errant pass, though, makes USF take it back into their defensive zone. They'll go D to D and push it up. They'll try and find number 11 again. Holman, unable to, and Auburn will take possession of the puck behind their net. An errant pass, though, creates a turnover. USF tries to center, unable to. Auburn is going to try and clear eventually. A good pass off the boards leads to a break. Chuck Bay gets the puck, looking to shoot, blocked away, finds its way behind the net, and USF will come up to it and dump it down to the point. and they will eventually get it out. Holman on the puck again, dumps it deep. Auburn will be the first to it. Try to clear, but whiffs. That'll be fought for in the corner. USF comes, centering pass, shot scored by number 23, Charles Rongo. Charles Rongo with a great pass from number 11, Holman. Number 23 finds the back of the net for USF first, only a minute and 45 seconds into the game. Auburn whiffs on the clearing attempt. And instead of being able to get it out, USF finds the puck and creates a great centering pass. And they put it in the back of the net. We apologize. We seem to be having some difficulties with our streaming platform. A shot from Auburn goes just wide after being blocked out in front. Another centering pass, unable to find the back of the net. USF will carry it out. We apologize for the technical difficulties. We'll update the scoreboard here in a second when there's a stop of action. Puck drifts in front of the net, but Auburn able to stick it away. Tries to get it out, but some good forechecking here by USF. Keeps it in for the moment, but eventually drifts out. They'll dump it back in. They'll touch up and go after the puck. Auburn throwing it around the boards, trying to create possession. Auburn finally gets it out. Fighting for the puck is USF, though. They bring it back in. Drops it off for his man. Balkered away, and it'll find its way in front of the net still. Being tipped out in front, and Dank beaten on the first centering pass, but lets up a rebound there, but is able to glove it down and cover it after that puck was blockered away on the original shot. The shot by number 24, Zach Parker. We apologize if we had some video issues there. USF carries the puck in, takes a shot, blockered away by Camden Dank. That shot was by number 7, Zachary Slezak. Auburn gets the puck out. They'll have a rush here, a 2-on-1 if they can hurry, but a good stick by number 21 for USF. That's Hawk and Barber, and now they'll fight for it in the corner. Auburn walks away with it, looks for a centering pass, no one there. A big check as the Auburn player goes in the boards, and it will be a penalty. That penalty will surely be on Cameron King, likely for a cross-check. USF not happy with the call. We'll see what the signal is here if we can get one. It's not a cross-check. It will go down as a roughing. I think that's a good call. I don't believe it was a cross-check, but a good roughing call as he got in there and laid out Auburn. And now Auburn down 1-0 early has a chance to come back with a 5-on-4 power play. Auburn wins the faceoff. They're going to look to set up something. Chuck Bay takes a quick shot, though. It bounces out in front. A good blocker save. A wraparound opportunity sticked away. Auburn gains the puck. Noah Henry with it at the point, drops it down for his low man. Noah Henry with the puck again. Dangerous player. Chuck Bay, Noah Henry. Shot from the point. Blockered away again. Auburn retains possession, though. Tyler Lenek in goal has been great so far for USF. He's going to have to keep being great if he doesn't want to let up a goal. Another blocker save from Lenek. Auburn with good sustained pressure here on their power play, but Lenek getting some kick saves on his blocker, doing an excellent job. USF will finally get to the puck first and try and clear. And number 7 for Auburn, Henry Humphrey, can't keep the puck in with a glove. They'll have to regroup. Chuck Bay keeps it at the point, finds his man. A little behind him, a turnaround shot goes wide. They'll stay on the puck, though. Back up to the point. They'll drop it down low, back up to the point. That's Henry. Back to Bay. Bay will walk in, look for a shot. It's blockered out in front. And USF will have a chance to clear here. They'll walk it out to center ice and then dump it deep and get a wholesale change in their penalty-killing unit. Auburn will gain possession behind the net and draw up a play. They skate it out to center ice. Their second line is now out for this power play. Only 30 seconds left. They find Henry out in front and a good shot. It just goes above the net. Kept in by Auburn, but eventually brought out by number 7, Zachary Slezak. And he'll kill some time passing it back to his defenders. 10 seconds left on the power play as USF dumps it deep. A great penalty kill so far. And it looks like they will be successful with time expiring. One last rush for Auburn. Auburn skating it up ice. The penalty has expired. Trying to center it. Good stick by number 3 for USF, Logan Breen, getting it away. Auburn gets possession again. Another centering pass. Finds its man, but unable to control and settle the puck. He'll dump it behind the boards. Auburn throws out in front again. A good stick by Lenek, but it finds the Auburn player who puts it in the back of the net. That's number 22, Mike Lafferty. Lenek with a great stick to get it away from out in front. Actually, I don't believe that's Mike Lafferty. I believe that's Henry Lange with a great shot from the slot. Lenek with a great original stick, but it just finds Lange's stick, and he puts it in the back of the net after settling it down. A great shot over the glove side of Lenek, and now we have a 1-1 game 6 minutes in. Auburn wins the faceoff, but it's quickly turned over. Great job by the USF forecheck. Auburn gains possession again. USF stays on sides, looking to center it. They find someone to turn around shot here. Glove saved by Dank. That was a great move by USF's Holman as he was able to turn around, gain possession, and chip it up. But Dank saw it the whole way and gloved it down and then covered it. A great job by Dank. He was excellent in the 3-1 loss against the Cox yesterday, and while he's been scored on early, a great save there to keep the game 1-1 for Auburn. Holman passes it back to his defender, but Auburn quickly gets possession of the puck, but USF will dump it deep again, and Auburn will regroup. The forecheck of USF, very aggressive. They have 3 men in the zone. They're forcing Auburn to keep it in their defensive zone and find some passes, which they are struggling on right now as USF dumps it deep again. Auburn trying to skate it out. They do eventually get it out, but USF will dump it back in. Great sustained pressure here. No shots coming from it. USF causes a turnover trying to pass out in front. Unable to, still looking. They pass it back to the point. Cross ice, there's a delayed penalty. The goalie for USF will come out as the penalty is delayed on Auburn. They'll look for the 6-on-5. They find a shot they like, block it out in front. The Auburn player's on it, he doesn't know, and they blow the whistle saying that that Auburn touched it. The correct call, as Auburn was pretty much laying on the puck. So now Auburn will go to the penalty box. That's number 55, Carson Henderson. He'll go in with a high stick, 2 minutes, minor penalty. And now USF will have their chance to get a power play goal. Auburn, of course, didn't convert, but converted shortly after theirs. Now USF has a chance to convert on their first power play of the game. D-to-D pass, they're looking for a down low, and then a pass in the slot back up to the point. D-to-D again. Great passing here, just a little too far away. They'll get it back to the point, but a good stick by the Auburn player. Great stick there to get it out. They will say that USF was off as they couldn't get it or keep it in, and it just drifted over the blue line. Auburn so far with a good penalty kill, but only 20 seconds in. They'll have to last 100 more seconds. USF dumps it deep. Auburn will be first to the puck, and they are able to clear. That will go all the way down, and USF will have to regroup here. Lenek drops it off for his player, number 6, Cameron King. King makes a move around his defender. A great pass to himself off the boards, goes behind the net, throws it back up to the point. D-to-D pass. They'll look to develop something down low. They will throw it at the front of the net. A good tap by number 3, Logan Breen, but unable to get anything on it. And Auburn will throw it down again, and both teams will get a full change. Auburn will bring out their second penalty kill unit, and USF will bring on their second power play unit. A quick pass up front, turned over. Auburn going to be able to kill more time here. Looked like an offsides, but USF gets possession anyway. Good sticks by Auburn. A good opportunity for USF, but good sticks. Get that puck all the way back down the ice again. 25 seconds left in the penalty. 11 minutes left in the period. Tied 1-1. USF looking to make one more rush with 20 seconds left. Auburn with a good forecheck here, but USF is able to dump it in, get it across the blue line, but Auburn immediately gets it back out. 10 seconds left on the penalty. They skate it in. USF does. Looking for a shot, looking for a pass. A good stick lift by Auburn, Caleb Patillo. And he gets it out. USF keeps it in, but now it is a 5-on-5. Auburn does get possession of the puck. And they'll throw it all the way down to get a change and get the players they want out there. USF also makes a change. Coming up ice is USF. Looking to find that centering pass again. Unable to, but does throw it out in front, but finds Auburn. Auburn will be able to get it out again. That pass just goes a little too far for Chuck Bay and will go down for icing. We want to thank you all for joining us on this stream. We've had a great time with the CHS playoffs, and we are very excited as this game has shown that it will be a good one, tied 1-1 about 10 minutes in. We do want to apologize for any technical issues as well as name pronunciations, as we did not get a pronunciation guide from either team. We'll try and look at chat at the end of the intermission to try and get the pronunciations right if you want to leave any down below. Auburn skating in after winning the faceoff, unable to get a clean shot away, but they'll keep possession in the corner. USF with a good stick check here, but Auburn gets it up to the point. Puck is on its edge, hard to control it that way. So it will bounce around and go back into the other corner now as the teams will battle for it in the corner. Auburn comes away with it, looking for a centering pass. Another good stick by Lanek to make sure that doesn't find its man, and USF will get it out. Now, of course, that stick earlier by Lanek was good, but still ended up finding an Auburn player. That time does an excellent job making sure it doesn't find its target. USF gains possession of the puck. They'll hold it and get ready for an offensive push. USF skates up the ice. They turn it over, unfortunately, with a pass to the slot that was looking for Kupferman. They'll dump it back in, but they were off. They had to touch up. That was a great pass by Holtberg. Couldn't find Kupferman, though. And now USF will fight for it in the corner as Auburn is in their offensive zone. They'll come out behind the net. USF will gain possession and try and get it out. They'll skate it out after a great pass from behind the net, and they'll dump it in deep and get another change. So both teams 0 for 1 on the penalty, but both teams creating a lot of pressure on the 5-on-5 here. Auburn has a 2-on-2. They won't develop it quick enough, and they'll have to wait for some help. Number 9 skating behind the net. That's Duchman. Now he's received it again, or he's going for the puck again, unable to, as USF gains possession and gets it out of the zone. But we will have a penalty. It was on the near side, so a little hard to see in this rink. I would believe it might be a cross-check or a board on number 9 for USF, Owen Welch. It will be a cross-check and a 2-minute minor penalty. Now the Tigers will be back on the power play. They were unable to convert the first time, but the sustained pressure they created from the power play eventually led to the 5-on-5 goal. They immediately lose the puck after a face-off win, though, and have to take it back in their own defensive zone. Now they've got a 5-on-3 if they hurry. Number 34 for Auburn, Noah Henry, with some great moves, getting behind the net, looking for a centering pass, will eventually throw it back up to the point. Good keep by number 7, Henry Humphrey. A shot gloved away by Lanek and then immediately hit out of air by a USF defender. Looked like a possible high stick, but a great job to get that one out. Auburn will have to regroup. Skating down the ice, looking to develop something out in front. Unable to, takes it into the corner. Duchman drops it off, but is unable to get it to his own player. And USF will clear again. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period. 1 minute left on the penalty as Auburn will try and regroup. Chuck Bay skating down behind the net. Throws out a perfect centering pass. Sticked away, I believe, by the goalie, Lanek. That also could have been off a defender stick, unsure. But that was extremely dangerous as Chuck Bay dropped it out in front for his captain, number 23, Henry Lange, who's been dangerous this tournament. Dangerous opportunity for Auburn as they'll try and win a faceoff with 50 seconds left in the power play. They win it, but USF gets control and dumps it out. USF's going to try and put some pressure on to kill some more time, unable to, as Kupferman unable to get possession of the puck. They'll still battle for it, and it will go up into the netting again. I believe that will result in a face-off to the left of the USF goalie, Lanek. As it didn't go far out enough to be dropped at center ice, they will have the face-off to the left of Lanek. 7 minutes left in the period, 35 seconds left on the Auburn power play. Auburn wins the face-off, gets it to the point immediately, passes back D to D. Finds a man, but he whiffs on the shot. That was a great pass from Ryan Scott to his teammate Henry Lange, but Lange just whiffs on the shot. And now, with 15 seconds left on the power play, Auburn's going to have one more chance. Lange tries to step around his defender, but USF immediately clears. 10 seconds and counting on the power play. Auburn will try and develop something quickly. Lange doesn't see the puck. USF misses it, though. Lange carrying it in. The penalty ends. They'll go into the corner and battle for it. Auburn comes away with it. Back on the 5-on-5. Circling around the point, trying to find a way in the middle. A good centering pass, but no one home. It does find Henry Lange, who takes a shot that goes wide off a blocker. Another shot. It seemed like it was whiffed on, didn't have much power to it. That was Matthew Avery. A good chance, though, if he could have got a little more power on it, as Lanek didn't see it. Auburn still with the puck, trying to find a shot. Throws one out on the net. Lanek perfectly placed. The Auburn player was just looking for Henry Lange out in front for some sort of contact to change that way that puck was going. But Lanek saw it the whole way. I believe it hit off his blocker, and then he was able to cover. And now USF with 2 good penalty kills. 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first period. 1-1 game. USF is going to try and gain some momentum here. They've had a lot of defensive zone time. They do get it out. Now they're going to try and look to develop something, as they haven't had much offensive zone time recently. There'll be a race to the puck, and it'll be fought for behind the net. USF comes up with it, but they go into the corner, back out to the point. A hard check, and no penalty. USF still battling for it in the corner, gets it behind the net. Now pinned against the wall. Jack Cipher pinning him, but that puck eventually comes out. They'll still scrum for it in the corner. It looks like Auburn will be first to it, but a big check again by USF, and it'll go back into the corner. No team gaining possession here. USF finally comes away with it, gets to the point. A shot high, about 2 feet high, and Auburn will get it out now. They'll skate it out, looking to develop something, but USF will immediately hit it back to center ice, and they'll gain possession. With a wholesale line change, though, only one man out there for USF, but he still keeps it in and even put it in front of the net into the slot. A long stretch pass for Auburn, not completed, but does build some time. A good stick there by USF as Auburn had a 2-on-2. Auburn gains possession of the puck again. Tries to dump it in deep. It will get through. A shot. A quick wrister from Landon Patz of Auburn. That thing came off that stick hot. but Lynette gloved it down easily. Now there'll be a face-off to his right. USF wins the face-off, but Auburn quickly on the forecheck. USF trying to get something going here. Auburn still on the forecheck, but it does come out to center ice. USF with a good move and a shot saved by Camden Dank. Shot from Tyler Stowe. Not a great angle shot, but got a lot of power on it, but it found Dank's body. He was easily able to keep it in his glove after taking it in the body, and now there'll be a face-off to his right. Four minutes left in the first period. Auburn wins the face-off. They're going to try and clear. Kept in by USF. Jackson McVeigh dumps it in deep. There'll be a scrum for the puck on the half wall, but Auburn comes away with it. Auburn now will dump it in deep. They'll go behind the net. USF will pick it up first. Auburn clobbered. I believe that was number 44, and now he might get a retaliation penalty as number 22, Tyler Stowe, came in hard and laid out number 44, Andrew Woomer, and then Woomer threw what was seemingly a punch back at his face. Woomer will hold his collarbone area, as that one had to hurt as Stowe came in hard. Now we'll have likely 4-on-4 hockey here. They'll give Stowe elbowing. And then, of course, number 44, Andrew Woomer, with the retaliation penalty, as he did not like being elbowed near the neck area. So now it'll be a minor penalty for both, 2 minutes each. And we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey. 4-on-4 hockey is great. It opens up more passing lanes, more shot lanes. So each team will be able to move the puck a little bit easier, and they'll be a little more aggressive. A face-off win for Auburn. Quick shot from Chuck Bay, turned away from the blocker of Lanek. Auburn will dump it in deep. USF will throw it away into the corner as he loses a skate. USF does clear. An amazing move by number 11, Holman, but just loses the puck after a good stick check. He got around his defender but couldn't get around him again. Holman gains possession of the puck and is able to throw it back up towards the point and get USF clean possession, as they'll look for a centering pass sticked away by an Auburn defender. Thrown out in front again, kept in by USF, as they'll take another shot sticked away by Auburn again, just wide of the goal. That was dangerous. And now Auburn will carry it out. They have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Henry finds his man, Chuck Bay, but Bay misses a wide open net as Lanek was taking away the angle from Henry, and Bay just unable to find the back of the net. Now Auburn will carry it up again. Auburn, Henry Humphrey moves around his man. Unable to find the centering pass, USF sticks it away. They'll try and clear. They'll be pinned near the blue line, but Auburn will come away with it. He'll find Henry Humphrey again. Humphrey dumps it down low. 2 minutes left in the period, 35 seconds on the 4-on-4. Each team getting some quality looks, but no team running away with it. As the puck is turned over right in front of Lanek. Dangerous turnover by the captain, Keith Moss, as he just turned it over right in front of Lanek, and Auburn almost able to get it through the 5-hole of Lanek. Instead, Lanek is able to cover, as I'm not completely sure he saw it, more like felt it go in between him and just sat down on it. Now 25 seconds left on the 4-on-4 as the refs will discuss something with the benches. There'll be a face-off to the right of Lanek after the refs tell Auburn what they're seeing. They're going to put another Auburn player in the box. Number, I believe, 19 for Auburn, Jack Cipher. So there will still be a 4-on-4 as another Auburn player goes to the box. Auburn wins the faceoff right away. Quick shot. Another shot. Lanek blockers it away. Auburn with some good sustained pressure here, but USF gets the turnover they need. Now they'll have a 3-on-3. They'll skate it in. Tries to throw something out in front, but sticked away. And Auburn will get possession again. Good forecheck from USF. It goes up to the point. Quick shot. Glove down by Camden Dank. Now the 4-on-4 has ended. There will be a 5-on-5. The man for Auburn won't go to his bench, so they'll have a rush here, unable to do anything with it. Auburn keeps it in. They didn't think they did, though, so he turned around immediately. D-to-D pass, dangerous, but Auburn retains possession. Auburn skating in. Tries to dump it in. It's in the corner. Fought for. Now USF has it. One-on-one here. Unable to get around his defender. Puck bouncing around. Finds a USF player, but no good shot opportunity there. A minute left in the period now. Auburn player taken out, loses a stick. That means USF has a chance here if they hurry. They dump it in deep. They'll go on the forecheck here, trying to get something going. As now in the recent minutes of this game, it's been all Auburn. USF looking to develop something. 39 seconds left. Takes a shot off Dank's blocker. Behind the net, centering pass goes off the back of the net. It'll find its way to the point. There'll be a scrum for it. They'll dump it back in deep, but Auburn comes away with it. Another scrum. Eventually, USF will gain possession. They'll throw it in front of the net. Can't find the stick. Another shot goes just wide off a player. Owen Welch at the point tried to throw something in front of the net. I believe it hit off the leg of Auburn. 10 seconds left in the period. Auburn's just going to look to clear. They clear it. USF dumps it back in. They'll have to touch up. Auburn will just keep possession. 1 second left, and they'll kill off the period. These teams, Auburn and USF, will go into the first period intermission, tied 1-1. We'll have a 15-minute intermission, and then we'll be back for the second period. Hello, everyone, and welcome back from the first period intermission. We are here at the Huntsville Ice Sports Center for the CHS College Hockey South Playoffs, in which we are streaming the 7th place game between Auburn and USF. Auburn and USF both won their play-in game, but both fell yesterday. Auburn to the Cox and USF to Tampa. And now we have a great game for this 7th place game as Auburn and USF are tied 1-1. In a case of double vision, perhaps, both 23s, one from each team scored. Number 23, Charles Rongo, scored for USF first, and then it was followed up by a goal for Auburn from number 23, Henry Lange. A couple of power plays for each team, neither finding success, but Auburn did score shortly after the power play expired with the consistent pressure they had. Shots is in favor of Auburn, 11-7, and here we are ready for puck drop. Auburn wins the faceoff. They'll quickly get it up the boards and dump it in right on Lanick. Battle for it on the half wall. Auburn has most of the possession, but USF will eventually get it towards the line. That puck skating in from the point. USF now trying to get it out on the half wall again. They'll skate it out, and they'll dump it in deep. And that'll be an icing. As the USF bench talks to their own players, I believe. These benches have been very active, and while it is the 7th place game, neither team wants to lose. They had a very good showing early in the tournament and are looking to have a good showing at the end of the tournament. USF with the faceoff win, but Auburn quickly gets possession. Wraparound shot. Lanick turns it away. I don't even know if he got a piece of that or if it just skated on by. Puck drifts in the offensive zone for USF. They get possession, but they have to touch up, and they'll dump it in deep and make a change. On the forecheck is USF, but Auburn does come away with it. Dylan Holtberg has been on that forecheck quite consistently, but he'll skate off as Auburn has to get possession of their puck behind their net again. A USF chant from the bottom of the rink has started as they'll fight for possession on the wall. They'll come away with it, dump it up back to the point, D-to-D pass. Looking for the most optimal shot here, gets it down low, but just behind, and Auburn will come away with it and try and skate it out, and they do. A good move by Henry Lange around his defender, gets tripped up, tries to center it, and goes into the boards. I believe this will be a penalty on USF for the tripping on Lange. I believe it will be on number 3, Logan Breen. We'll see what the call is. I am Joseph Copshaw with the play-by-play, Torrin Smith. My partner, usually doing colors, on camera today. Will be a 2-minute minor penalty. I didn't see the call for tripping, but I believe it is a tripping. And now Auburn will be on the power play. They win the faceoff, get it to the point. D-to-D pass. Henry looking for something. Dumps it off to Bay, who dumps it down low. They'll bring it back up to the point. Cross ice. Gonna find Henry again at the point. He dumps it back down low. Good puck movement here, but no shots coming from it yet. There's Henry with a slap shot. And Lanick, who's been decent this game, has to say thank you to his post, because I believe that one went off the post and right up into the rafters. I don't think Lanick got any of that, so he has to thank his post later after the game, as that was a fast and hard shot by number 34, Noah Henry. The face-off to the left of Lanick is being scrummed for still. Auburn does come away with it. They'll be looking to dump it down low. They do. It goes behind the net. USF gets possession, and they'll fire it out, and it will go all the way down the ice to kill off some time in the penalty. A minute and 20 seconds left. Only 2 minutes into the period. Auburn has it behind the net, looking to break out. Long stretch pass dumped off. They've got an opening if they could find it. Oh, a missed chance there, I suppose. It looked like it could have been a penalty. Instead, Number 9, Alex Duchman, just unable to get a shot off. Looked like he wanted some sort of call and didn't get it. 50 seconds left on the penalty now as USF was able to clear. I don't know. Henry misses a stretch pass, but still finds his man as he drops it off. A shot from the point, and then a follow-up. Duchman gets a glove on it, but can't settle it down, and USF will clear again. The original shot taken by Caleb Patillo. And then he almost followed up his own shot, but unable to cleanly stick it. Now Auburn up again. It's going to be Henry. He's been on the ice a lot. He's dangerous. He finds his way in. The shot goes off the side of the net. There'll be a scrum in the corner. USF gets possession again. They'll look to fire it out. Goes off an Auburn skate. They retain possession and will fire it out. With 10 seconds left on the penalty, USF's going to have a chance here to develop something in the offensive zone. They'll dump it in deep, kill off the penalty as it expires, and we'll have 5-on-5 again. Came to Dank a little late on the countdown, letting his team know that the player was coming out of the box, but Auburn will still skate up ice. Look to make a centering pass. Unable to, but get it around the boards, back up to the point, and out of zone. A good stick and forecheck, or check there by USF, number 23, Charles Rongo, the goal scorer. Bad turnover from USF as they try to keep it in their own defensive zone. There'll be a scrum on the half wall for it. USF able to chip it out, but glove back down, and they'll call it a hand pass on Auburn. Auburn's looked good this period. It's been very back and forth the entire game. But they've had some missed chances here, and that seems to be getting in their head as players leave the ice with their stick on their head, their hands on their knees. They look somewhat de-invigorated after not being able to convert on the power play. We'll have a face-off here at center ice. It will be won by Auburn, dipped down low, but USF quickly fires it out to center ice. They're offsides. They got to regroup. They touch up. They do get it in, but Auburn wins back possession almost immediately. Now Auburn drops it in, and USF gets possession again. Now USF with a break. They're going to look to develop something. Takes a shot instead. I think that one also went off the post. Dank maybe as lucky as Lenick with a, I think that shot went off the post. A huge check here by USF, number 23, Charles Rongo, and they'll come down the ice. That was a potent opportunity from Auburn. Now USF will gain possession of the puck in their own zone, fire it up ice. Now that is the guy with the shot was USF's, sticked away by Dank, was USF's number 20, and we unfortunately don't have him on the roster. Auburn wins the puck, skates it behind the net, throws it back out in front, a stick, but unable to get anything on it, and USF will gain control again. Actually, excuse me, USF number 20 is Andrew Miranda, the assistant captain. He had a good opportunity, but was unable to score it as it went off the post. Now I'll go deep into USF's zone, and they'll regroup. Unable to get it out as Auburn has a good keep and dumps it back in deep. That keep was done by number 28, Jordan Pakuris. Auburn still on the forecheck. USF just trying to clear and just does. Now they're going to look to develop something here. Unable to, they just try and dump it in. They will. Tries to move around his defender, unable to. Auburn will gain possession of the puck and come the other way. There'll be a 2-on-2. They'll take a shot. Gloved away by Lenick. Then take it in behind the net. They'll come away with Auburn up to the point. Cross pass. Looking for a shot. Takes one, but juicy rebound let up, but unable to be scored, and USF is going to fight for it on the boards again. That one comes out in the center ice, and it looks like USF will be able to clear it. Auburn with some great pressure there. A lot of bouncing pucks in front of the net, a lot of good shots, but unable to get anything out of it as now USF will skate into the corner. They'll try and throw it back up to the point, but Auburn will fight for it. USF walks away with it. Cross pass. Shot goes just wide. Another shot out in front, goes wide again behind the net, and Auburn will skate it out, throw it up ice, and officially get it out of their own defensive zone as there'll be a scrum in middle ice for it. And Auburn will win it. Long stretch pass up, waiting for some help. The pass to Chuck Bay just doesn't find him. And USF will come away with the puck again and look to push something. They find a cross pass ice pass, excuse me. Gloved by Dank, and it just goes wide. Dank didn't get a great glove on that, but still enough to get it away from the net. Chuck Bay tries to clear, is unable to. Auburn will send it around the boards. They'll send it up to the point. USF with a good keep. Down low behind the net. Auburn gets it again. They'll send it back up the boards. Behind the net, Auburn gets possession cleanly and sends it up ice, and that puck will clear. But USF will dump it immediately back in and gain possession as they dump it into the corner. Auburn unable to completely clear the puck. The forecheck for USF has been strong this period as they've had a lot of sustained offensive zone time, even though Auburn has more shots this period. They dump it in again. Usually you see a lot of shots with offensive zone time, but not too many shots from USF here. Here's one, but it's blocked away by Lange. They'll go out to center ice. USF gets back on sides, looking to develop something, a pass out front. Unable to find anyone for USF, and Auburn will skate up on the 2-on-2. Lange trying to make a move around his defender, is unable to as he gets help. If USF hurries now, they might have a 3-on-2, but Auburn with a good stick. Now on the return, a slap shot, gloved by Lenick. A strong slap shot by Jack Sparago. Lenick with a good save there, gloves it down. The face-off to his left will be won by USF, and they'll try and clear and do. No icing. Icing waved off as they say Auburn touched it. So now USF with some zone time again, but Auburn comes straight back. This has definitely been a period of back and forth play, each team, as that'll be a penalty. An elbowing call, I believe, as there'll be some talk after the whistle is blown. Some animosity as number 3 for USF did not like getting an elbow. That was Logan Breen. And they will say Auburn number 13, Jack Sparago, committed an elbowing. That will be a 2-minute minor. And now USF back on the power play. As, of course, because it is a power play, they'll put it to the left of Auburn. And I think Auburn just made a goalie change. Camden Dank comes out for Derek McMaster, the bigger goalie. Camden Dank has been pretty much the go-to guy for Auburn as he's played most of the games, but now Derek McMaster in the game for a power play or a penalty kill. USF wins the face-off. They took a quick shot, but now we'll have to fight for it on the half wall. Auburn comes away with it, tries to clear it, but USF keeps it in, but it will eventually clear. An interesting call here. There is only 10 minutes left in the second, so perhaps Auburn agreed that each goalie will play 30 minutes, but to throw your second goalie out there in a penalty kill is certainly interesting. Cross pass is saved after the shot by Derek McMaster. Cross ice pass found its man, but Derek McMaster, moving left to right, did a great job to get over there and put his body on it. You've got a lot of Auburn and USF fans here cheering for their team. USF gains possession of the puck, still on the 5-on-4, a little over a minute left on it. USF still having possession. They took a shot, but it went high. They'll throw it out in front again. This time goes wide. McMaster didn't know where the puck was. A slap shot from the point. Hits an Auburn defender. Turnaround shot. Sticked away by the defender again, and that puck will come all the way out onto USF's side. And Auburn gets to the puck first and scores a shorthanded goal. An amazing shot there by number 15, Landon Patz, as USF was just caught sleeping. USF should have got to the puck first, and they were just caught sleeping, and Landon Patz skates in and puts it in the 5-hole of Lanick. We apologize if we didn't catch that on camera. It truly was just USF caught sleeping, as they'll still be on the power play for 38 seconds as Auburn records a shorthanded goal. That puck will come to center ice. There'll be a scrum for it. Auburn, with a great penalty kill. And they have another chance for a shot. That one just goes just wide. Almost their second shorthanded goal. Now there'll be some sort of rush. 15 seconds left on the power play for USF. They'll dump it in deep. 10 seconds left now. Sticked away by Auburn. Cross ice pass didn't find its man. Auburn clears and kills off the penalty completely. Great play there by Lanick, getting it back up ice. Not what USF wanted off that power play. Auburn gains possession of the puck in the offensive zone. A quick shot turned away by Lanick's blocker. Puck bounces into the air. There'll be a scrum for it on the half wall. Henry Lange comes up with it, tries to make a move around his man, and was unable to. He had a great goal, the only goal for Auburn in yesterday's game, in which he dangled the puck around two defenders and then put it in the top of the net. Now Auburn, Lange with it again, looking to do something again, maybe just getting too fancy as he lost it in his skates. USF comes up with the puck. They're going to have an opportunity here. Gets around one defender, gets around the other. And that was an amazing shot by Kevin Holman. And McMaster with a good save. Holman didn't get a lot on it, but just enough to chip it up to where it looked like McMaster might have actually skated by it, but was able to get his right shoulder on it and get it down into his glove. Excellent skating from USF there and Holman. And a better save by McMaster. There'll be a scrum for it in the corner. Auburn will come away with it, but USF still fighting for possession. Auburn chips it out, and it'll hit the glass. The score is 2-1 with 7 minutes left in the period. Auburn leading in shots 19-12. Auburn will come away with the puck and look to develop something. Lange out in front. Puck couldn't find him. Auburn will take it back and regroup. They'll skate it in again. They'll throw it out in front. The defender is there. He chips it into the wall. Chuck Bay on the pressure. USF throws it around the boards looking to clear. They do, but Auburn gets the puck again and will regroup. Now Auburn back at the blue line. A back check by Bay will be called a penalty. And now Bay will get into it with a USF player, Logan Breen, who took exception to the elbowing he took earlier that led to the shorthanded goal from Auburn. And Chuck Bay will skate into the box. We'll see what the call is. I think it might be another elbowing. waiting for the call. So it will be a penalty on Chuck Bay. And there'll be another power play for USF. They're going to call interference as Bay skated away from the puck to make that hit. And now Auburn will be on the penalty kill again. And they had an extremely successful last penalty kill in which they scored a shorthanded goal. They win the faceoff and immediately pin it in the corner to kill some time. 6 minutes left in the period. Auburn up 2-1. But USF here with a chance to get back into it as the puck finally finds its way to the point. A shot from Ovechkin's office bounces around up in front. McMaster able to turn the first shot away, turns it away again as that one goes off his helmet. Another shot and he gloves it down. 3 great saves there from McMaster, who came in perhaps cold about 4 minutes ago after Dank took the first 30 minutes of the game. And McMaster was tested there at least 3 times and did his best. And his best was just good enough as the puck did not find the back of the net. And USF will be on the power play for 1:30 still. I'm sure they liked having 3 shots in 30 seconds. They'll look to continue that. They do win the faceoff. They'll get it up to the point. They'll drift in. Another shot, and it'll find the back of the net. The cross-ice pass found the USF player, number 20, Andrew Miranda. McMaster just a little slow getting to the other side of the net. McMaster unable to defend the short side, and Miranda puts it in above his glove. And we have a tied game again, folks, 2-2. We have a great game so far. The first period ended 1-1. Now 14 minutes through the second period, we have a 2-2 game. Auburn on the draw wins it. They had a lot of momentum, a lot of shots this period. They even had the shorthanded goal, and then on that power play, USF finally breaks through. Auburn skates into the zone. It's going to be Lange. He's dangerous with the puck. Can't find his partner, Chuck Bay, out in front. A great stick by USF. The South Florida chance have started again. And Lange's shot sticked away and up into the netting by Keith Moss, the captain. So McMaster there had a couple good saves during that penalty kill for Auburn, and then finally just got beat as his defense was not moving quick enough to help him on that cross-ice pass. And now there'll be a defensive zone draw for USF as they'll look to build on that power play goal. Shots have pretty much evened out now, 19-17. USF with a decent period after starting it slow. That power play definitely helped them as they'll get the puck all the way down the ice. It shouldn't be icing, and it is not. Auburn will regroup. USF on the forecheck. Great stick there, but he breaks his stick. Auburn player tried to fire a pass, and it resulted in a broken stick, but USF does come up with the puck. Florida still with control of the puck as Auburn tries to get it out. They dump it down low. Skating around the broken stick, hits the broken stick. USF sticks get raised as that pass came in just through the slot. Dangerous. Now Auburn with the shot turned away by the blocker of Lenick. And USF will come back down the ice. That stretch pass just a little too far. USF will dump it in the corner. Look to battle another day. Get it up to the point. Get it back down low. They'll be back up at the point. They'll dump it across the wall. It'll go all the way to the other side. They'll put it into the boards, and Auburn will scrum for it. USF walks away with it again. Centering pass. Chosen to go around the boards instead and get it up the point. Quick shot turned away by an Auburn leg. And now Auburn has possession, but unable to get it out again. USF back up to the point. They'll dump it in low again. Number 11 with the puck for USF. Holman finds his man up top. D to D, whiffs on the pass. Now Auburn will get clean possession. Cameron King for USF gets the puck again, drops it to his man, and his man finds the back of his net. Tyler Young puts that one in after Cameron King assists. King actually looked like he turned it over, got possession of the puck again, made a beautiful pass, drop pass to Tyler Young. And Young, noticed McMaster earlier, couldn't go left or right, or right to left, excuse me, so this time has him go right to left and gets it over now, McMaster's blocker. USF got it over his glove earlier, this time gets it over his blocker. And now USF will be leading 3-2 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the period. USF gaining momentum here after a slow start to this period. They'll be on a break again, unable to find anything, and Auburn will come away with the puck and skate it out. Auburn will have a penalty here, actually. I believe it'll be on USF. It will be on number 26, Dylan Holtberg. It'll be a slash for number 26, Dylan Holtberg. And now Auburn will be on the power play. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left in the period. They've got 2 minutes, of course, on the power play. A good chance for them to tie it up and come back in this game. But USF gets possession immediately, and they'll try and kill some time. They'll dump it in the corner. USF will be the first one there. They're going to just pin it probably against the boards to kill more time, and he does. We can't exactly see that corner, but you can tell he's just pinning the puck to waste some time. And a clean first 30 seconds for USF's penalty kill, but Auburn walks it in. Unable to control the pass. Cross ice. Finds his man in the middle. Good shot as he hits his stick against his knee. That's Duchman. That was some great passing back and forth. A little give and go from Henry Humphrey to Alex Duchman. And Duchman just kind of threw it at the net, and it just found Linick's body. And an easy save, but easy because he positioned himself well. Duchman slams his stick against his knee, knowing he had a good opportunity there in the give and go. Chuck Bay will be on the draw for Auburn, looking to develop something on the power play. Auburn does win it, but it will come out on an errant pass, and they'll have to regroup. Auburn skates in, finds his man. Bay can't control it, though. He'll go back up to the point. Lange at the point, crosses over. Wow. That shot was going wide, but a great stick there from Landon Patz almost puts it on net. Now Auburn will get control again. Landon Pat's stick made it just hit off the side of the net. Dangerous. Chuck Bay down to Henry Humphrey. Henry Humphrey over to Lange. Lange takes a shot, but it will go off a USF defender as he holds his stomach, it looks like, as he took that directly to the body. Auburn with the puck up high again. Henry Humphrey with a shot, again blocked away by USF. 30 seconds left in the penalty for Auburn. A great kill here. They had a great opportunity, Auburn did, but only just that one. And now 15 seconds and counting for Auburn to try and develop something. USF with some good sticks here. Auburn does find its way. It's going to be Lange on the shot, and it goes off the post. The top corner of the post. And USF gets extremely lucky. Again, that's Auburn's second post of the game, as I believe that was Lange that just missed his second goal. Auburn dumps it in deep. The penalty has expired. 5-on-5 hockey. Auburn gets it up to the point. Shot. Saved by Linick. Wow, I think goalies often have their rituals. They're often very superstitious with how they treat the ice, with how they treat their net. I would have to think Linick might take the net and the post specifically out to dinner after this to thank them, because they have now saved him twice. Auburn could be up 4-3 if those posts were just an inch less wide. USF wins the faceoff. 45 seconds left in the period. You would have to think they'd be happy going into the third up 1, that they'll try and kill most of the time here. They get possession at center ice. They'll circle around, find their man. He'll drop it off, but it will be an offsides. They'll talk about the offsides. They're not too sure that puck went all the way back. But it will be dropped at the red dot to the left of Derek McMaster in center ice. 30 seconds left. Auburn down 2-3, has 6 more shots. A lot of quality as 2 of them went off the post. Still down though. 25 seconds left. They'll dump it in, USF does. Just trying to kill some time, maybe get a good shot if they can. They get it up to the point. He dumps it back down low. It finds a player, he's out in front. A quick shot from the line, tight angle, unable to find anything. And then a slap shot turned away by an Auburn blocker. 5 seconds left, and USF will just kill out the time. And we will go into the third period with a great game. USF up 3-2. We'll see you back in about 15 minutes. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some third period action as we head into it with USF up 3-2 over the Auburn Tigers. In the last period, we had 3 goals. Auburn struck with a shorthanded goal from number 15, Landon Patz, when they caught USF sleeping on the power play. Then 2 goals from USF, including one from Andrew Miranda and another from number 19, Tyler Young. And a great assist on that one by Cameron King. So, the stage is set for 7th place in the CHF playoffs. The centers will glide in the circle. USF needs to close out, and Auburn needs to come back. USF gains the puck. They'll try and get it down ice, but Auburn forces them back in their own defensive zone. USF with a D-to-D pass, trying to draw something up. They try and make a stretch pass. It connects with its target, but Auburn gets there first. The cross pass is not able to be received as that one goes through the slot, and Auburn will come the other way. Auburn with a quick shot, turned away by Lenick. And now Auburn comes again with the backhand just wide, comes around the other side of the net. USF will gain possession, try and get it up ice. They throw it out of the zone, but Auburn will dump it back in. We have a good game here so far, and it's only the first of 4. After this game, we will have the 5th place game. We'll see what USF does here first. They'll just dump it behind the net, try and get something going out in front. They have a man, a turnaround pass, finds its man, a shot, turned away by McMaster, finds its way to the point. Auburn turns it away with the shins, and the puck comes out. They'll dump it back in, but they're off. They'll have to touch up. Like I was saying, 1 of 4 games today. We have the 5th place game after this between FAU and Florida. And then 4 teams still alive in the tournament. It's going to be Tampa versus Georgia, undefeated Tampa. And then it will be South Carolina versus Alabama in the late slot. USF dumps it in deep. No icing, so they'll keep it in the offensive zone. Auburn sends it around the boards. It finds USF, a pass out front. Doesn't find anyone. A shot turned away. And now that puck will try and come out as Auburn does get it out. They'll drift out in the center ice, and they'll throw it into their offensive zone. But USF with some good possession here. Auburn not threatening at all, even though we're only 2 minutes in. A great job so far by USF if they want to protect their lead. Picked up by Auburn behind the net. Makes a move. They'll skate up ice. Finds a long stretch pass, but intercepted by USF. He'll dump it in. Auburn gets it immediately out with a good glove. Here comes Lange, 2-on-3. Lange will wait up and just dump it down low. Try and give Auburn some time to switch lines as they had a long shift out there defensively. Lange with perhaps some interference not called as he was not going for the puck. Auburn will skate it out, though, and eventually just throw it down and make USF regroup. USF dumps it in deep. They'll fight in the corner for it. USF gets it. Good pass out in front. McMaster searching for it. Puck is eventually thrown back to the point and then turned away by Auburn. Auburn with the break now. USF skates back quickly. An Auburn player, number 18, Pustisi, can't make a move around his defender. Great job there by the USF defender, Cameron King. Now USF gets a quick shot. Not a great look, and McMaster is easily able to cover it, as he does let up a rebound, though, and I'm not exactly sure he had it covered the whole time, and maybe a quick whistle there when there shouldn't have been, although it seemed to be like he might have had control. Now, we still have 17 minutes left, and USF is, of course, up 3-2. Overtime rules, though, are different than if in USF wins the faceoff, a quick shot, it'll go behind the net. Overtime rules are a bit different than before because this is a 7th place game and not staying alive in the tournament. There won't be a 5-on-5 for 20 minutes. USF battling out in front, takes a quick shot, rebound, let up, bounces out wide. USF picks it up again. They'll throw something back on net, and McMaster with a good glove save. So, of course, Cameron Dank started this game. Or excuse me, not Cameron, Camden Dank, started this game for Auburn and did an amazing job out there. I believe he probably let up 1 goal, on 15 shots, and now McMaster has taken over for seemingly what will be the last 30 minutes of the game, and he has already let up 2 goals on about 9 shots. Auburn gets it out of their own defensive zone. USF, however, gains possession of the puck. Little spin move, but turns it over to Auburn. This is going to be Auburn's first chance in this period to draw something up, and they just dump it in deep, and it'll be icing. 16 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. Auburn had its first chance to really draw something up. They were unable to. They'll wave off icing, so they'll drop the puck at center ice. Centers will glide in and face off at center ice. Lange wins it for the Auburn Tigers. Or excuse me, that's Noah Henry for the Auburn Tigers. Noah Henry skating up. Moves around his defender, turns around looking for some sort of pass. Gets it to the point. Shot from the point. Gets his way through. But is turned away by Lenick. Another shot. Gets its way to Lenick. He gloves it down. Unable to cover though, and USF will walk away with it. Henry Humphrey takes his man into the boards. USF dumps it down low. Still fighting in the corner. They'll dump it around the boards, but Auburn will be first to it. Good stick there, but Auburn retains possession, and they'll try and get it out. Kept in at the point, however, turned away by McMaster on goal. USF still with the puck. And now Auburn will try and get it out and eventually does skate it out. Henry will have to skate off, so Chuck Bay will walk it in with a good shot from the side of the net. They had a 3-on-2 rush, and I know that Noah Henry had a long shift, so he was trying to get off. But if he had stayed on, they could have had a 3-on-2. Instead, Chuck Bay walks it down, takes a shot, and it's turned away by Lenick. Lenick has been pretty good this game now. A little bit of a rough start, but now he's only allowed 2 goals on 22 shots. Or excuse me, 2 goals on 28 shots. Not too shabby. Auburn whiffs on the shot. Still got something on it. USF loses skate, and Auburn gains possession. They tried to throw it out in front, but didn't find anyone. Now they'll send it along the boards. USF will gain possession and throw it out of their own defensive zone. Auburn dumps it in deep. Lenick will touch it up, try to get it along the boards, but Auburn comes away with it and dumps it down low. Auburn fights for a centering pass. Great pass. Kick save by Lenick. An amazing save. It finds its way again. Another kick save. 2 great shots by Jack Sparago. And now we have a delayed penalty here on Auburn. Lenick needs to kind of get off the ice. He's just casually skating. USF gets it down ice, but Auburn will touch up. And now we'll have a power play for USF. Lenick there, showing the agility. Kick save from what seemed like a guaranteed goal for Jack Sparago. But a great side by Lenick keeps USF up 3-2. And now Auburn, Jack Sparago himself heads to the penalty box. And USF will have a power play for 2 minutes, 14 minutes on the clock. Minor penalty, so only 2 minutes. And Auburn will have to kill off a penalty. Down 1. Not the position they've been looking to start in. While there have been no goals this period, USF has come out much hotter. USF keeps it in at the blue line. They're going to look to develop the best shot. Gets it across ice, down low. Back up, but turns it over. Now Auburn. They have a shorthanded goal already. Might look for another one. Tries to step around the defender. Good move there by Holman, though, to stay in front of the Auburn Tiger. They'll gain possession. Holman with it again. Gets it back from his partner. Looks to skate it in. Sends it into the corner. Holman keeping it, looking down low. Down low, now back up to the point. Little bit of an errant pass, still chopped in at goal. McMaster had to turn it away, and now Auburn will fight forward at the blue line. USF comes away with a backhanded pass, finds its way right out in front, just wide. Finds its way out in front again, and Auburn will clear. That shot went just wide as there's 55 seconds left in the penalty for USF in their power play opportunity. That shot went just wide of McMaster's blocker and of the post. USF dumps it in. Again, looking for a pass out front. Almost had it as Cameron King just couldn't get his stick on it. Auburn will scrum for it. USF cleanly with the puck again, dumps it down low. Auburn with a good check into the boards there. Wasting a lot of time here. It'll go back up to the point. Kept in, but then eventually thrown out on a bad pass. USF will dump it in, but they'll have to touch up and switch. 15 seconds left. Auburn fires it down the ice, trying to kill more time. 10 seconds left on the USF power play. USF dumps it in, skating hard. Wrapping around, dumping it to his partner. Penalty expires. Auburn sticks it away from a good pass into the slot, but no one was there. And now Auburn back on the 5-on-5. Haven't had a lot of momentum as that puck will go up into the Auburn bench. They haven't had a lot of momentum this period. It has been 8 minutes and 10 seconds, and Auburn with one shot on the period. I would say there were 2 or 3, but only one shot accounted for on the period. Auburn's going to look to take that penalty kill momentum and turn it into some 5-on-5 momentum and score a goal here to tie it up 3-3. USF, of course, is looking to stop Auburn from doing that. Auburn wins the faceoff. They'll dump it in deep. That's Henry Humphrey with the dump. Now Noah Henry will chase after it. Lots of Henrys on this team. There's actually 3. Henry Humphrey and Noah Henry. And then, of course, Henry Lange, the goal scorer. USF takes it up ice, but they'll have to dump it down low. A good check by Henry Humphrey, who stood up his player. Good stretch pass, but Noah Henry can't control it, but Chuck Bay gets it. Now Bay will skate down. He's going to look to shoot, but turned away by number 28, Jonathan Cooper, the big defenseman for USF, as that one goes up into the netting. We want to thank you again for watching the stream. This has been the CHS playoffs. This is the 7th place game between number 8 Auburn and number 10 USF. We've had some great streams, and we'll continue to have more as there's 3 more games today. I am Joseph Kopshow, doing the play-by-play. Torrin Smith, my partner, is doing camera. Quick shot after the face-off, and it'll go up into the rafters. Torrin Smith will be doing play-by-play next game for the FAU Florida game, which profiles to be just as good as this one. And I will be doing camera. 11 minutes and 11 seconds left in the period. Auburn wins again. Another quick shot goes just wide. And USF will get it out and try and push. Some good sticks there from Auburn, and they'll gain possession again. Good skating here. Chuck Bay with the puck. Looking across ice for Lange, but can't find him. He'll be fought for on the half wall, up to the point. Shot. Stick down by USF and then sent up the boards. And we'll have a whistle here. As USF now started the period hot, but now have been on their heels since Auburn put the penalty kill on. Noah Henry discussing with the refs as we'll have the face-off here at the red dot in center ice to the left of Lanick. USF wins the face-off, and they'll skate it down. While they enjoy their 1-goal lead, I'm sure they'd like to make it 2. Quick shot. Finds its way out in front still. Centering pass. Shot taken goes just wide. It'll go back up to the point. That shot turned away by the blocker of McMaster. Auburn tries to dump it out, but kept in by USF. And Auburn finally almost gets out. USF, a great keep. I believe McMaster got his blocker on that again. That was a great keep by Logan Breen, and he'll dump it back in after Auburn got it out. That was a great, great keep by Logan Breen. Full extension to keep that one in. And now Auburn will lose possession of the puck. Not enough for icing, so USF will have to chase the puck. Great glove. One-on-one here. And turned away by Lenick. Great glove by number 18, Ethan Pustisi, after USF commits the turnover. Tried to chip it away from Pustisi. Looked like Odell Beckham grabbing that with a couple fingers, throwing it down on the ice. Had the one-on-one with Lenick and couldn't put it in the back of the net. Lenick has stood strong. Quick face-off win by Auburn, turned away by Lenick. And USF will get it out. I mean, now Lenick has faced 30 shots and only let up 2 goals. His icing is waved off. Auburn will have to regroup. They make a turnover, though. There'll be a fight behind the net for the puck, now on the half wall. It'll come out for Auburn. So they'll have a 3-on-2 if they hurry. They get it across. Good shot, and it finds the back of the net. Number 9. I believe that's Alex Deutschman. Ties this game 3-3. That is what you want to do on the 3-on-2. You want to find the best shot. Deutschman wide open. When you're on a 3-on-2, you can't put a body on everyone. Deutschman was left all alone. Finds and picks his spot and puts it right past Lenick. Of course, just talking about how great Lenick has been. Lets one right by him. The 3-on-2, of course, doesn't help, but now we have a 3-3 game in which we have 9 minutes and 16 seconds left. Auburn gets the puck off the face-off. There'll be Noah Henry skating down. A good spin pass, but no one there. That was pretty, but didn't result in anything. Now USF will be on a push. Drops it off. USF, though, loses the puck. A good stick, and they'll have another 3-on-2. Auburn does. Just can't gain control as Chuck Bay. That pass just a little too far for him. Finds his man, though. Out in front, shot just high. Oh, another shot comes in from Lenick's left, and he blockers it away. Another shot, Lenick takes it to the body. Lenick has been busy, and that one will go off, I believe, an air vent. And we'll have a face-off to the right of Lenick. Some great passing there. I believe that was Bay to Lange. And then Lange just barely not able to put that in the back of the net. Lenick with 3 good saves there after letting one up. Face-off win for Auburn, and they were looking for the quick shot again, but USF gets possession. They'll try and step around their defender. They get the drop pass, and McMaster just turns it away as that puck was bouncing around. USF still in possession, though. Will look for something. Centering pass, sticked away by Auburn, and now Auburn will look to clear. Long stretch pass doesn't find anyone, and it'll go all the way down, but no icing as Auburn is the first there. Auburn fighting for it on the half wall. USF comes up with it. They'll look for a stretch pass. Auburn keeps it in. Lange steps around his defender, but USF comes up with it. Now they'll skate down. They have officially lost the momentum, looking to build it back up again and put themselves back in the lead. A smart pass to try and drop it off into the slot, but unable to. Fighting for it on the half wall. Turned away after a quick shot. That was Derek McMaster on the save with the blocker. Now Auburn will skate out of their own defensive zone and try and develop something. Auburn in the corner. Comes away with the puck. Drops it up to the point. Quick slap shot turned away by the blocker of Lenick. Kept in, but USF does come away with possession. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left as that one hits a light fixture. And we'll have a face-off here. We'll see where they mark it. They're going to mark it to the left of Lenick. Just not far enough to get out of USF zone. And now they'll be back on their heels again, with Auburn seemingly having a lot of the momentum and trying to now go up. We are, of course, tied 3-3. Overtime rules are different than in a normal game. Quick shot from Henry Humphrey. So it won't be a 5-on-5 for 20 minutes. That was an interesting tangle we had in the corner there by Matthew Avery. Puck for USF was dumped down, but then Auburn comes away with it 3-on-2. They'll drop it off, take a quick shot, but a good stick. by number 28 for USF, Jonathan Cooper. Good 3-on-2 opportunity. I believe that was Matthew Avery that dropped it off for his partner, Alex Duchemin, the most recent goal scorer. And Duchemin with the shot just got sticked away. 6 minutes and 47 seconds left, 3-3. Number 8 seed Auburn versus number 10 seed USF. Auburn dumps it in deep. They'll look to clear, but Auburn keeps it in with a glove. That's Henry Humphrey. But it is eventually cleared, and Auburn will dump it in again. But they'll go and take the chance for a line change. USF will skate up. They'll dump it in deep, far corner. Pass it back up to the point. Hard slap shot turned away by McMaster. Not enough air on that, blockered away easily. Puck will drift to the far wall. USF will try and keep it in, but Auburn chips it out successfully, and they'll have to regroup. Duchemin skates off after a good shift, and now Auburn and USF will scrum for it, but the puck comes out. Now at center ice, Chuck Bay can't handle the pass again, and he'll just dump it into the corner. Smart play there by Lenick to get a stick on it and keep it in range for his defender. Now USF digging, takes a quick shot. McMaster turns it away with the blocker. USF fighting for it behind the net. Again, another scrum now on the half wall. It looks like USF comes away with it. Centering pass, no one home. Auburn will now develop their own offensive push. Just a quick shot wide of the net. They'll dump it down low. USF will be the first to it and be able to cleanly get control. 5 minutes left in the third period. Tied game. Auburn 3, USF 3. Quick shot by USF there. After a dump in, that was Aiden Spratt. Now Auburn comes the other way. Looking for a pass. I believe that pass went off the blocker of Lenick, so it did not find its home. And now USF the other way. No real sustained possession this period. It's just been back and forth, back and forth. USF dumps it in. Now I'm sure Auburn will clear, and they'll dump it in. That's just how it's been this period as both teams scrum to come out of this game alive. Good job staying on side. Stood up by Henry Humphrey. Was number 22, Tyler Stowe. Now Stowe stands somewhat up. It wasn't Humphrey. As that is the near wall we can't see. I believe it was number 19, Jack Cipher, excuse me. So USF will head to the penalty box. Jack Cipher stood up. Maybe some aggression coming out from USF after he was stood up by Henry Humphrey. So now Auburn will have a 2-minute power play as Tyler Stowe is in the box. This is a very, very meaningful power play, as I'm sure I don't have to say, as this game is tied 3-3, 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. If Auburn can convert on this power play, they put themselves in the driver's seat to becoming the 7th place in this CHS playoff. Draw won by Auburn. Quickly thrown to the point and then down low. Pass from Chuck Bay just goes over the stick, so now USF has a chance to fight for it. 3 men behind the net. They'll come out in front, try it for a wraparound. Now Noah Henry with it. Finds the back of the net, they'll say. Noah Henry just gets it above Lenick. In only 15 seconds into the power play, Auburn puts themselves in front 4-3. Head coach of USF, I believe, is disagreeing with the refs. a big disagreement, as we can hear him from up here. That puck was a great shot from Henry. It finds the back of the net. It did sound like it hit the post, so that was very close. Auburn had hit the post already 2 times today. They hit the post again, but that time it went across the line according to the refs, and now Auburn is up 4-3. Very close. A great shot by Henry. I mean, that's exactly where you want to put it. And now they have another chance. Henry again moving around. A great pass. And they put it in the back of the net. That'll be Chuck Bay. And now Auburn all of a sudden is up 5-3. Noah Henry had an amazing goal last night. The only goal for Auburn. And now he shows his ability again to facilitate as he gets around 2 defenders with a dangle and then leaves it for Bay. And Bay, I believe, puts it 5-hole through Lanek. And Lanek, who was so good through the first 2 periods, has now let up 3 goals in the period. Now down 5-3 after having a demanding 3-2 lead with 3 minutes left. USF is going to have to put something together, but Auburn with the puck right now. USF will take it away and skate it down the ice. They're going to need to hurry. We'll watch Lanek and see when he leaves. I would expect he's pulled soon, but because this is not for staying alive in the playoffs, he might wait a little bit longer than expected. USF is going to have to push quickly here. You can already see Auburn has changed their kind of defensive game plan as they're keeping 4 men back. 4 men back for Auburn. They're not looking to let any passes through, any good shot lanes or pass lanes. USF will dump the puck down. Auburn tries to clear. It looks like they will be able to get it out unless it's kept in. It is kept in, but Auburn retains possession. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. Auburn finally clears. And now they have a chance at the puck. Lanek, smart play, comes all the way out of his net to facilitate his team. Now USF skating down ice, making a move, trying to get around the defender, but sticked away. Now back up at the point. Just dumped into the half wall, but Auburn will get it out again. And now Auburn has a rush. Good body block by USF. 2 minutes on the clock. 5-3 Auburn Tigers. USF with a good rush. Centering pass. Bouncing out in front. McMaster. Good job by McMaster there to cover the puck. Not too sure he saw how it was originally going to play out, but when he saw that puck bouncing around in front, an immediate cover from McMaster. Lines will change. USF came into this third period with a 3-2 lead, now trail 5-3. 1 minute and 51 left. Losing the face-off here doesn't help them, as they're going to need to develop something quickly. The forecheck will work for them as they dump it back down deep. USF will be the first there. Tries to throw it up to the point, but it comes all the way out. Won't be icing because it was off USF. USF dumps it down deep. Great play by Lanek again to try and facilitate his team. Bouncing around in front and cleared again. 1 minute and 24 on the clock. Lanek still in goal. At this point, you have to think he's not going to be pulled. USF fighting for the puck out in front. On the half wall, it comes out. Quick shot. Good shot there from the side of the net. Charles Rongo, the first goal scorer for USF. But McMaster, who has settled down in this third period with another good save. And I personally just don't think Lanek is going to come out at this point. And we'll have a timeout here for USF. This is where they would perhaps discussed taking Lynette out, and Auburn will discuss how they want to kill this off, and USF is going to draw something up for the face-off, I would assume. They're going to want probably a quick win and a quick shot, or maybe they'll go for a tie-up and a quick shot. But we'll step away for this timeout, and we'll be right back. Welcome back from the timeout. 1 minute and 8 seconds, 68 seconds left on the clock. Auburn up 5-3. You will notice that there are 6 men out there for USF, so no goalie. Lynette is officially out. They're going to look to win this face-off draw and develop something quickly. It is a tie-up. USF fighting behind the net. They have 3 men there, but Auburn still comes away with it. One long shot, and it's over. But USF with a good stick. USF at center ice, trying to develop something. They do get it into the zone. A quick shot, slap shot, turned away by McMaster. Great saves. Thrown at the net again. Goes just behind it, I believe, and up. USF, 37 seconds left. Need 2. In front of the net. Good sticks by Auburn trying to get it out. They do. Still kept in at the blue line by USF down low. 25 seconds left for USF to score 2. A quick shot from the side. Looks like it might have even got tipped out in front by McMaster. Makes a beautiful save. He's really settled down here in the third period after coming in a little bit rough. Has been excellent. And is now 20 seconds away from leading this Auburn team to a win over USF. 20 seconds, 2 goals needed for USF if they want to tie. Face-off is quickly taken by USF, but Auburn gets possession. Lange is able to fire it out. 10 seconds left. Auburn's going to score an empty netter here if they try, but they're actually going to just let the puck play. Smart play by Auburn. I believe that was Lange that could have just fired it in on net. But a smart play just lets some time tick off. They might have also been offsides, I believe, is that call. So didn't want to touch it up too early. And now there'll be 4.2 seconds left. I mean, the ref will discuss how the wingers are set up in the face-off. But I think USF will not care too much as they'll let the clock end. And Auburn throws a puck into the net. And I believe that was before time ended, but I don't know if the refs will count it, as that was just some poor sportsmanship from Auburn, as they were already up 2 with 4 seconds left, and they still threw it in the net. But the refs will call it off because it would not matter to the final score. So that will be the game. We'll have the handshakes at center ice, then players of the match. I'll give you my 3 stars, but Auburn wins 5-3, a comeback victory. So with the final score here being 6-3, actually, they will give Auburn the goal. So we will update that. But they won't have the face-off, of course. They'll say it went in as time expired. We'll have the players of the match, one from each team, and then I'll give you my 3 stars. But Auburn 6-3 for the 7th place game. Tyler Young, number 19 for USF, wins man of the match for USF as he walked away with their 3rd goal of the night. Noah Henry, number 34 for Auburn, wins man of the match. My 3 stars of the game, of course, line up similarly to how this game ended. Auburn, of course, 6-3. I believe that Noah Henry was the one that scored that open netter, so he does get credited for 2 goals and an assist. At the 3rd star of the game, I'm going to put Camden Dank. He allowed 1 goal on, I believe, 15 shots, and then left it up to McMaster, who I'm actually going to give my 2nd star of the game to. I don't know if you ever see 2 goalies being the stars of the game, but I believe McMaster faced 20 or so shots and only let up 2, and he is a vital reason why Auburn won in this 3rd period. No goals allowed in the 3rd period after facing a lot of shots. And then, of course, the 1 star, the man in the match for Auburn, Noah Henry, a great first goal that I believe will go down as the game-winning goal, and then a great assist to seal it 5-3, and then scores the open netter, gives him 3 points on the day. We want to thank you for watching, as Auburn will take their pictures as the 7th place victors, and we'll be back shortly with the next match, FAU versus Florida, number 4 versus number 6 in seeding. Thank you for watching. For Torrin Smith on camera, I'm Joe Kopshow. We'll see you all shortly, hopefully, for the FAU versus Florida game.